Welcome back. Just picked up a little project. Glory Bee. She's not very glorious. She's pretty rough. Little project I'm doing. So I need to give it a good tidy up in there. So I've got it for pretty much nothing. I built a trailer for it and do it as cheap as I can. And the trailer was shot, so I pulled the trailer out. And look at this mess. I've just been hacking and smashing. So I had an old axle, so it was too short, so I've chopped it in half and I'm going to weld them. They're just sitting in there at the moment. So to weld that up. So there's my new axle. There's the old ones there, the old Duratorques. They were shot. All rusted up, stuffed. So they've got to go. The other one was all bent up. The drawbar over here, I've just made this up. Drawbar wasn't looking very good. The rollers, we'll reuse the rollers, but so I should have bought a new drawbar through there, but I want a budget of $5, so there's a bit of rust in here, so I've had to patch up and do some welds under there. It has been extended. It must have been to fit this boat, so someone's put a little extension in there. So yep, this is an old railway bridge, so that's what the trailer is going to be made out of. So I picked up that steel for nothing. So that front piece is all rotten and bent, so I've ripped that out. Just going to put a new section through there, weld that back on. So yeah, she's a good little project. Hopefully one day Glory Bee's going to go out over the bar and catch some fish. We'll see what it does. Tyler's had enough of this heat. So follow me through. With the boat, I have done some work on it. So there's the timber underneath that was all, it was actually broken. So I've replaced a bit of timber underneath, fiberglassed that up. That piece was all rotten, so I've just banged in a new sheet in there. So I've got to get that window back in. So just cut in another piece in here, tidied that up. So I've got to go through and patch all this. I'm not going to get too fussy with it because the boat's probably not worth much, but as long as it floats. Motor. So the story was, kids got on it and pulled the bungs and she sunk to the bottom, so she's had a swim. But I've had the motor running now, but when I first got it I had to clean all the carbs and tidy it all up. So it runs, but I've got to put all the gearbox back on. All the bolts are missing. So I've got it going. I've replaced that bit of timber under there. And there's a little bit of timber under there, so I've cut that in. Each one gone through there. And that one underneath. I've strapped a board up in there and held that piece up as well. Glued it all, screwed it all. So yeah, I've got to Christmas time to do it, so I'm cutting it fine. Gonna take the kids out for a skid around the lake, tow them around. So Glory Bee. So I've got a bit of paint. Years ago I built a caravan and I've got a few leftover bit of paint and stuff, so yep, so we'll see how we go.